Phoenix poured in 32 points in that second quarter. So that's match.
We're underway.
Worcester
Mark Jackson Cartwright finds Mockford. Goes inside to Hayes. Couldn't gather it cleanly, so puts it out to Mockford.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
Mockford takes his time, cool under pressure as ever, and the first three of the second half. For the Wolves, Katengi has taken up the position of the big man for them for the first time. Kofi Josephs has got the ball now. Raheem May Thompson, despite his 3 fouls, is back on court again. And Cortez Edwards showing how it's done from distance there, meaning that both scores of the quarter so far have been threes from the respective shooting guards. Hayes into Cherobia again. Gets.
That foul was always on the cards there. Toby was all over Cherobia like a rash. So those 2 opening points of the second half both take Mockford and Edwards onto 8 points apiece.
Cherobia puts too much on that one and it comes back off the back of the ring. But adjusts and manages the second. Push called on Latinovic there, who gestured that he was actually being handed off.
Yeah, I think Josie just stole the march and him just got that half yard on him.
Josephs to inbound. Goes to May Thompson. Leaves it for Edwards. Back out to Josephs again. Shot clock into single figures. Tough defense there. Causes a misplaced pass and the ball runs out. And Parker Jackson Cartwright is bringing it forward for the Phoenix again. Latinovic finds Mockford. Hayes. Back out to Mockford again. Back to Hayes again. His shot missed. Cheriobe gets the rebound but can't hang on to it. And the ball is out off him last. And the Wolves will inbound.
Phoenix extending the lead by about point to 18.
Hughes has to go the long way round, sets up his shot, hits the ring, and Hayes makes the first contact, but it's Parker Jackson Cartwright who brings the ball away. He's left it to Mockford, out to Latinovic. Out against it.
Shot down in
PJC. And Hayes backs his man down. It's scrapping around for the ball there, but Edwards comes away with it to Joseph. Hits the ring. Couple of loose balls around there. Mockford spins around on his axis. I think he probably caught an accidental shoulder from Kitengi there as he ran back.
Mockford looks right. He was struggling on the last offence.
Yeah.
Really limping down court.
Yeah.
Like he got some sort of dead leg.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Doesn't it look like it's going there? Jackson Cartwright gets the screen from Ocherobia.
Oh, unlucky. Nice.
Edwards there from deep in the Phoenix half there.
Edwards
Makes the score 54-39. Mockford
gets the scoreboard moving again for the Wolves.
Yep.
Takes him into double figures on 11.
Hughes catches Mockford there as he goes to shoot, so Mockford will go to the line. He too seems to have a need to adjust his sights, because he also clangs it back off the back of the ring, his first shot. And Mockford does adjust and gets one of the two, and Phoenix lead by 54-39. Hughes steps out, hits the ring, and Mockford is able to pick up the loose ball. Parker Jackson Cartwright into Hayes, back out to PJC, nearly loses his handle.
He did well to keep
Keeps hold of it, Latinovic.
Oh, lovely.
Doing what he did so often last season, showing why he is the BBL's most prolific three-point shooter. Edwards out to Joseph, hits the ring, Katengi kicks the ball out to Thompson, who, again, we've seen that shot so many times when he was playing for the Phoenix. And the lead is down to 16. Latinovic. Mockford has to go the long way round, but finds his favoured spot.
Oh, nice.
And that mid-range jump shot again. Long for two.
Lovely move there from Mockford, spotted up lovely for the long two. Keeps the Phoenix lead 18, 60 points to 42. Tengi sitting down, and Mark Hughes taking a rest as well. Johnson Thompson on, and the Wolves skipper Balknet back in the fray.
Balknet out to May Thompson, hits the ring, spins.
Good hustle D again from the Phoenix.
May Thompson, Flanagan scrapping for the ball there, the loose ball.
Fast hands from PJC, I think, sparked that one off. Just loosened it from the grasps of May Thompson.
Hayes.
Oh!
Did all the difficult stuff.
Yeah, I think
and then the shot misses.
I don't know whether they got a poke in the eye.
They've had 4 goes at it, but they didn't manage to get it in.
DeMonte seems to get a poke in the eye on on that last play, and that's certainly what put him off, because that would have been a cracking move.
Yeah. He doesn't wear lenses, does he?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Edwards attempts to put in Balknet. May Thompson finds it. It's Joseph again. And Johnson Thompson opens his account with a 2.
A little bit scrappy there, but got the points nonetheless. Oh, what a play!
And Mockford showing that he can actually do something else apart from score from where he picked the ball up there. Just turns on the afterburners and lays in the 2. Joseph thinking, I can do this.
Oh!
And Johnson Thompson
put away with some force.
His 4th point in 2 offences. Hayes. PJC ducking and weaving. It was that floating shot which so often works, but was unable to make it this time. Joseph drives. Foul called on the floor. Latinovic again. Hayes and Latinovic take a seat. Lufadeju and Sayers join in. DeMonte Flanagan still seems to be troubled a bit with his eye. May Thompson spins, turns, drives past Sayers, turns again, but his shot is short, and Flanagan is able to pick up the rebound quite easily.
That fade away, you've got to put a lot more on it than you think is needed.
Mockford.
Oh, unlucky.
He was
showed incredible balance again there, PJC, to keep control of that ball.
Needed to unleash the shot straight away. Joseph puts it up, hits the ring. Another miss, but Lufadeju is not going to let go of it in a hurry.
Comes out of that pretty well in the end.
Yeah. Sayers to Mockford. 10 on the clock. Leaves it to Flanagan. PJC goes round. Yep. Attempt to thread the needle with the pass there. Flanagan had his hands down for it, but it just kicked off a Wolves player. Before the Phoenix can
I think one of the guys open for three, probably Mockford it's coming out to for his catch and shoot. Oh no, underneath the basket. Oh, nice.
Well, they fooled everybody there.
Double block.
Because Flanagan just appeared.
Everyone would be looking at Mockford and Sayers for the 3-point shot.
Joseph, Balknecht.
Flanagan stole it on the blind side.
Oh, and Lufadeju steals. Gives it to Sayers. And there's Flanagan to rebound and gets buffeted by Johnson Thompson. So Flanagan will go to the line.
Johnson Thompson's second.
No, called on the floor. I beg your pardon.
On the floor, yeah. Flanagan just got the wrong side of Johnson Thompson there. He's always going to be favourite to get that.
And he's just
arrives. Nice. Beautiful.
Unexpectedly and delivers yet again.
Linked him well there.
Balknecht with the attention of PJC upon him. Mark Hughes drives, turns, falls back. Johnson Thompson, Balknecht, May Thompson, it goes round. And it's Mark Hughes who is at the end of that particular line, and he smoothly strokes the three in.
It's a game high 15 points now for Mark Hughes.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the third. 10 on the shot clock. PJC waiting, hits the ring. Kofi Josephs breaks out, gives it to May Thompson. His shot is short.
Not a long effort.
And
another one failed.
Disraeli Lufadeju is left with the death or glory shot. And it was rather...
I would say at least half that again to turn this one over, keeping the Phoenix relatively scoreless in this final quarter.
Edwards.
That's going to be the case.
Looking for somebody to give the ball to. Goes back to Balknecht, who decides to drive. And Hayes
this time for his second block of the night.
Saying to Demonte Flanagan, anything you can do, I can equal.
This time Edwards gets in on the blind side.
Yeah.
Helps himself to another 2. Takes him up to 13. Just trims that deficit ever so slightly.
Marco Jackson Cartwright bumped on the back of the head by Balknecht. Don't think it was a calculated assault. I think he just actually didn't know which way Jackson Cartwright was going.
Yeah. He's picked up his first foul there.
Goes out to Lufadeju. This time he hits the ring. Mark Hughes rebounds.
Oh, beautiful shot.
And the high shot, the high layup goes in despite the attention of Lufadeju. And Wolves have all the points in the first minutes of the final quarter.
It's the first 4 points of the quarter gone the Wolves' way. Oh, PJC a bit fortunate there.
Gets him back, drives in. It goes out to Hayes.
24-second turnover.
And referees decide that despite the held ball, actually the shot clock had expired, and so Phoenix turned the ball over.
So not quite the start to the final stanza that Coach Thomas would be looking for.
Indeed not.
Wolves taking the first 4 points of this quarter and got possession now.
Hughes. Hayes attempts to pick his pocket. And Flanagan, slightly flailing hand there.
No way he was getting past DeMonte there.
Hughes will go to the line, looking slightly the worse for wear.
Flanagan's second foul.
Thinks about it, but drops in. One to come.
Still looks a bit shaken up.
Yeah.
But no mistake there.
And that's
gets them both
6-0.
17.
Yeah. This Jalen Hayes leaves it for Sayers to Flanagan.
Shot
Leaves
well
it
down
for
to single figures again. Only 5 on it.
Clock's running down. Off the ring. And Balconnect gets the ball. Stripped by Jalen Hayes. And Parker Jackson Cartwright coming forward.
That was a big stop for the Phoenix. They needed that. Otherwise, that would have been an 8-0 run in this quarter for the Wolves.
There's only 4 seconds left. Hits the ring. And the rebound comes out to Edwards, who goes all the way.
Oh,
but he misses it, and Hayes is able to pull the ball off the ring.
The easiest layup of the night for him. Overcooked it.
Lufadejou slows it down. He was getting a bit frantic then. 12 on the shot clock. Ball bounces off Edwards.
Lufadejou scoring all 8 of his points in that little clutch early on in the second.
They've obviously decided, the Wolves, that PJC needs the... Oh! Wow! That was right on the buzzer, on the B of buzzer.
Someone's looking down
a crucial
on
three
Jalen
there.
If ever there was a Hail Mary.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, offensive foul called on Balknecht there.
And it is the Sunday service.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That hopefully will stem the flow, steady the boat as far as the Phoenix are concerned.
Mockford. PJC. Ocherobia decides to go his own way.
Oh, what a great drive!
Spins it in off the backboard.
Oh, technical foul called on Jalen.
There's something he said.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but it means that the Wolves will get a single shot and then will inbound the ball from the back of the court. Gets the point.
I don't know what that was
Makes
for.
the score 71-56.
I think it's because he hit the ball away from what they're saying. Oh, there's nothing in that at all. That's a very harsh technical. Dear me.
Hughes hits the ring. Mockford pulls the ball off the glass. Into Hayes. Looking to back his man down. Puts it into Cherobia.
Oh, nice. And one.
Yes. He just bided his time there. Waited for the defender to commit himself and to foul him. Laid the ball in and will go to the line for one.
Raheem's fourth as well.
Yeah.
So that's going to limit him down the stretch. Oh, and a great rebound from Hayes
Rebound
as
from
well.
Sayers.
Manages to get back out to Lewis Sayers. Oh, lovely. What a great play.
Terioba turns playmaker and puts in Parker Jackson Cartwright called for.
Yeah, a bit over enthusiastic there. I think he just wrapped his arm around him a little bit.
Yeah. 5.5 minutes left of this game to play. Phoenix on the high side by 19. Kofi Joseph drives.
Nothing doing. Johnson Thompson overcooks it.
Kofi Joseph has got it out again. Comes to Edwards. Shakes and bakes. He misses. Sayers falls on the ball, rugby style. And the arrow says Phoenix ball.
Great commitment there by Lewis Sayers. Loose ball. Just dives straight on top of it. Making sure that giving Phoenix a shout. I'm not too sure he knew which way the arrow was pointing, but that's the gamble you got to take.
Yep. It's back to Jackson Parker Cartwright again. Breakout from Wolves with Balknecht.
Oh, beautiful from Edwards.
Edwards, he has a very smooth, efficient shot, and he just pulled up, looked up, and dropped the ball in for three. 75-59, 4.5 minutes. Mockford, somewhat surprised to get the ball left to him there.
Scowled at Jalen as well.
Kofi Joseph, battling for it.
Oh, this time PJC's work.
PJC doing what he does, terrier-like under the basket there.
Kofi Joseph didn't like that at all.
No.
Fouled him in the process.
Yeah.
Takes PJC to the line.
Yeah.
That was reminiscent of him here a fortnight ago against Leicester Riders in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Phoenix down. And twice stripped. I think it was Cartwright, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Well, 3 times in 30 seconds.
So the Phoenix
report
straight
said.
back into it. In fact, got their noses in front
Yeah.
and saw them through to
One
the
of
victory
two.
on that night.
Carlos Edwards on a mission here to win the game himself.
Yeah.
But forced to go the long way, which he does.
Great drive again from Edwards.
All his own work, that one, no doubt about it.
He goes game high, 20 points now.
Ball is with Mockford and PJC. Mockford again. Banks it in. They should have been queuing up to rebound it there, but they weren't. And Mark Hughes brings it away, steps back, hits the ring, and Mockford swallows the rebound. Hayes.
He's one-on-one with a mismatch there as well.
Into Cherobia.
Cherobia again, beautiful.
Timing his run to perfection. Finger rolls the ball in. Less than 3 minutes to go. It's that man again. Carlos Edwards. Cortez Edwards. Do beg his pardon. Hayes hits the ring, and it's Kofi Josephs who pulls the ball down. This time he misses it. Tapped out by Sayers, and the Wolves will have the inbound. Balknecht finds Kofi Josephs. Unleashes. Ball not even really in the target area on the backboard there.
Seems to have a different player marking PJC on every offence.
Yeah.
Josephs before, Balknecht this time. Now Edwards. Oh!
Mockford, give him that amount of space. When his shot's on song, he will drop those all day long. Kofi Joseph. PJC picks up his fourth. 1:47 to go. Phoenix up by 17. Not a lot of points in
Got into the penalty.
Taking him off, because he's causing enough havoc.
Well,
when he's there.
that's it, yeah. Nearly picks up his fifth and final there.
Yeah.
Lucky to get away with that one.
Kofi Joseph tempted to intercept the inbound there, but only succeeded in knocking it out. So 1:41 left. And Phoenix
worked out there.
Bring the ball forward. It goes to Mockford again.
Yeah, moving screen there.
Yeah.
Thompson made sure the referee saw that was the case.
Yeah.
Exaggerated move, but definite off the ball foul.
Edwards, Balknecht. They're making him work hard for it.
That was a strange one there. It was definitely a foul, but the least of the three you would have thought.
Yeah.
PJC and Jalen
PJC,
both had the
was
hands
already
in.
packing his bags.
Yeah.
But he misses the first.
Mike Chirobia was the one that looked like he had his hands to himself
but
there.
Scores the second. Lead down to 14 with 1:20 to play. Chirobia finds Hayes. 5 on the clock.
Oh, what a move!
Shake, rattle and roll, and the little floater. And we're into the last minute. Balknecht drives. The ball drops, he gets to Mark Hughes. Hand in there. Both teams in the penalty now, so any foul is 2 shots. Any foul that isn't an offensive foul is. Jalen Hayes on the line. It drops. And the second is good as well. Out to Josephs, drives. Chirobia and Hayes between them, sort it out. And Mockford shows he can do it from both sides of the court in that position. Into the final 30 seconds. 19 the lead now. Balknecht loses his handle. Mockford brings the ball forward. Takes the air out of it.
It's a winning start to 2020.
and
From the Phoenix. And a big margin too, 88 points to 69.
Through